Hey guys, Ken Stretz Tactical. So a quick watch before you buy video, if you will. If you're considering getting a 365 XL or 365 macro, or maybe buying a trigger module and building your own Franken 365, if you will. Digging this setup here with the X macro grip with the large back strap. Obviously I put a little skateboard tape on it from Handle It Grips. One of the biggest problems with the 365, which I carry as a backup gun at work, or if I'm going to the gym or going for a run or whatever, because it's easy to conceal. 10+1, you can throw the 17 round mags, 12s, 15s in there or whatever, or have them in a pocket as a backup mag, spare mag. My issues with that is just very whippy, right? With this, the gun is not so whippy. What I have noticed a little bit is, I'm a right-handed shooter, but I'll track the dot up and to the right. And a buddy of mine, same thing. Now, right-handed shooter, generally if you anticipate trigger jerk, whatever, it's going to be to the left and low, and the opposite for a left-handed shooter. So it's kind of interesting that it's twisting that way. I don't know if it's torquing. I would prefer an extra large back strap. And again, I only have medium-sized hands. But until that comes out, and I'm sure there's going to be a 4-inch barrel at some point. And yes, this gun is clearance safe for the safety Nazis. I shouldn't have to say that, but the part that I want you guys to realize and help save you guys some money is this started as a regular 365 XL. Tried different back straps over the years, and I wish there was somebody I knew that had the different ones, the bore sight solutions, the Wilson Combat or whatever, trying to get something that fit my hands better, because the gun it's just a little whippy, not very pleasant to shoot. This one with the macro grip, super pleasant to shoot. So I've been through the Wilson grip, the bore sight solutions grip. I even tried a whole grip, which I really didn't like, and now the macro with the large back strap. I think this is a home run. I like the skateboard tape, just a little bit better gripping. And again, if they did an extra large, and I'm sure someone will probably come out with an extra large back strap if Sig themselves don't, that would be a super home run. And then I'm sure at some point there'll be a 4-inch barrel. This is 3.7. But the gun's accurate. I shot a 3.5-inch group. You can go look on my Instagram at 25 yards on a B8 Bull with Hornady Critical Defense 115 grain. The part that you need to, think about also, besides trying all these different grips, is the slide. So I sold my original XL slide and got this because I saw Sig advertise an XL with their dot on, and their dots are honestly to be avoided. I haven't had any luck with Sig red dots. So what I noticed though is you can see the plate, the red dot is forward. The cut is forward of the rear dovetail for the iron sights, and this is how it should have came from the beginning. Same thing with the M17, M18. Whoever designed that, was that a mess up, or do they plan on coming out with an M17A1, M17 18A1 down the road, and kind of like the surplus, do a 1-for-1 swap with the military and then sell them on the open market? Did they design these the same way? Hey, we'll sell them originally with the sight plate. People will buy a whole bunch, and then down the road we'll adjust it and we'll start selling them. I don't know why they just don't call this the 365 XL Gen 2. Come out and stop selling the other ones, right? Because people want rear sights. They want to have that backup. Most people anyway. I'm sure there's probably people who don't need it or don't want it or whatever, but I like it. Your battery could die, the dot could get damaged, whatever, and I just like having them on there. So yeah, it's a great package. I'm digging it. 17+1, similar in size to my Glock 19. I think it's a little bit shorter, but it's definitely thinner. It's easier to conceal, so it doesn't print as much. And just like my 19, it has an Acro and a Surefire light on it. This has the Holosun EPS and a Streamlight TLR 7 sub, 17+1 instead of 15+1. And I carried a spare 17 round mag for the 19 in my pocket, and here I got another 17. So I got a 17 round mag that I think is a little bit smaller than the Glock. So I'm digging the setup. I'm digging the accuracy. I'm digging this not so whippy. Again, the dot tracks a little to the right when I'm shooting it. And buddy of mine, same thing. So I'm hoping maybe an extra large backstrap, but we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe like a 4-inch barrel. But again, the purpose of this video is so that you don't go out buy an XL and then realize, hey, I don't have a rear sight, let me go buy this other slide and save you the money there. And if you're building your own gun, buy this slide, right? If you want to get an XL instead of the macro, like I'm not a fan of the ported macro, so just a regular barrel is fine for me. Buy the Sig optics ready one with their optic on it, because you can't get the whole gun with this version of the slide, and then sell their dot online somewhere and put the dot that you want on there if you're not a fan of Sig optics like me. So hope this helps. Digging the gun, but you know, there's ways for you to save money if you're looking for a setup like this. And I'm sure in the next year or so there'll be more versions in the Sig Lego series, if you will. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Till next time, train hard, stay safe, and I'll see you on the range.